Let's arrive into this practice. Begin by choosing a position that feels manageable today. That might be lying down, that might be lying on your side, that could be seated with some support. There's no ideal shape for rest, only what works now, in this moment. And if lying still increases discomfort, you're welcome to move gently. You could also stay upright. And you may close your eyes, lower the gaze, or keep the eyes open and soft. And taking a moment to notice where your body is being supported. Nothing needs to change. We're simply noticing. Now bringing attention to the natural rhythm of your breath. If breathing feels uncomfortable, you might simply notice the fact that you are breathing. You could also anchor your attention to sound or to the points of contact beneath your body. And with each breath out, offering the nervous system a quiet message. There's no need for action. And if you wish, setting an intention, a sankalpa. It's a supportive phrase that helps the body feel oriented. You're welcome to choose one or adapt it or skip this part entirely. It could be, I can rest without forcing comfort. Or, my body is allowed to respond in its own way. Or, I listen to my body with kindness. Or, in this moment, I am safe enough. Inviting the intention to settle. And let's move on to the rotation of consciousness, bringing awareness to the body without forcing relaxation. And as we move through the body, recognizing each part for what it is, bringing your attention to the hands, noticing any sensation. Could be warmth, coolness, pulsing, stiffness, or the absence of sensation. All sensations are welcome, even the lack of sensation. Moving the awareness to the wrists and the forearms. And if sensation feels strong, see if stepping back lightly, this awareness. See if observing rather than merging into the sensation, if that feels different. And the awareness flows to the elbows, the arms, the shoulders. And if the body wants to shift or move, that's a sign of self-regulation. Bringing attention to the neck and the jaw. Imagine making room around the neck and the jaw. And moving on to the hips and the pelvis, noticing the support underneath you and letting that support, that surface, hold you. Bringing attention to the knees, allowing each knee to have its own experience. Down through the ankles, the feet, and the toes. Sensing all toes individually. And finally, sensing the body as a whole, not as a problem to solve, but as your body doing its best. And next we'll work with the contrast of pain and the absence of pain. And if pain is present, not pushing it away and not either diving deeply into it, but instead seeing if you can notice the edges of the sensation. Can you see where it begins? And where does it soften? Does the sensation have a feeling like sharpness, heaviness, or something quite different? And now gently bringing attention to a neutral or less intense area. It could be your breath. It could be the space between the eyes. And allowing your awareness to move slowly between that area that's painful and the area that's neutral. Back and forth, from painful to neutral, pendulating back and forth, painful to neutral, allowing yourself to do that on your own a few more times, teaching the nervous system that pain can be present without taking over. And letting go of tracking specific sensations. Imagine resting in a field of awareness with sensations, thoughts, sounds floating through. There's nothing to fix. And even if you feel restless, it's allowed to be here. If thoughts arise, acknowledge them and let them pass without following them. Returning to our intention, gently bringing it back if you chose one. Let it land in the body exactly as it is today, not as a different version. And slowly beginning to notice the space around you. Small movements are welcome. The fingers, the toes, the wrists, only if it's comfortable. taking your time to return. Again, there's no rush. Resting doesn't always mean feeling easy. Sometimes it means staying present without forcing change. And when you're ready, fully returning. And if anything at all during this practice felt unsettling to you, please take time to ground. Reach out to a trusted person or journal. And I thank you for taking time to take care of yourself today. Namaste.